Good tidings, ladies and gentlemen of the lodge, and welcome back. Today's video is going to take us into the world of Final Fantasy X. Having recently played through it again for the first time in well over 15 years, I found myself falling in love with Spira all over again. And many things that I couldn't quite appreciate back then really stuck with me this time around. For example, the romance between Tidus and Yuna. Now, don't get me wrong, I always enjoyed these two lovebirds, but I couldn't appreciate why they were falling in love. The scene that I want to discuss here today is, in my opinion, a profound example of just that. So as a preface, in this scene, Seymour confronts the party looking for Yuna's cooperation. Kimahri stands up and offers to hold Seymour back while the others get away. Now with that preface out of the way, let's roll this scene and then I'll give you my full take afterwards.
Run! Protect Yuna!
Go!
No way! I'm fighting!
I said go!
Ah!
I won't leave Kimahri behind!
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
Auron!
That's right! We're all guardians! Yeah, and you know what that means? Yuna, anywhere you go, I'll follow.
Anywhere I go?
Yeah, anywhere.
Well then, let's
go! Hey, Kimahri! Leave some for us!
Hey, wait for me!
Me too! I'll go too.
There is just so much to love about this particular scene. But specifically, this very moment is so profound for both Tidus and Yuna. The reason this moment sticks out to me is because I think it's the best example of Tidus recognizing Yuna the individual and not Yuna the summoner. Throughout the entire game, Yuna is willing to sacrifice so much of herself, including her own life, to complete her duties as summoner. But in this moment, Tidus reminds her that behind that duty of being a summoner, there is an individual with her own wants, needs, and morals. Seeing Yuna make this decision in defiance of Auron's suggestions shows a lot of growth to her character, especially when you consider how much respect Yuna has for Auron and how she looked to him for guidance. At the start of the game, you couldn't imagine Yuna doing something against Auron's wishes. As for Tidus, this is one of those scenes that really show you why Yuna fell for him, and shows us that he was clever enough to remind Yuna that at the end of the day, it's the Guardians who follow the Summoner, and not the Summoner who follows the Guardians, which was a lesson that not only Yuna, but I think the rest of the party needed to learn. And the last point that I would make about these two is that this scene right here is another good example of how Tidus and Yuna's love inspires those around them, whether it be the party or ourselves, the player. I truly loved my replay of Final Fantasy X, and if it's been a while for you since you last visited Spira, you may want to consider giving it another whirl. If you stumbled upon this video and for whatever reason haven't played Final Fantasy X, then let me recommend that you add it to your backlog immediately. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sickos and normies, just wanted to put this quick video together today to share some of my thoughts on this game. I've got some Final Fantasy X videos in the backlog, so you can expect to see a little bit more of that around here. So if you're a fan of Final Fantasy, be sure to subscribe to the channel, give that video a like, and let me know what some of your most memorable scenes from Final Fantasy X are. But until then, you all keep crushing out there, be good to each other, and I will see all of you beautiful sickos and normies next time.